Hey guys, Jack here from Gingerbets and welcome to this week's Golf Betting Insights weekly YouTube video. We're previewing the Houston Open. But before we get into this week's detailed preview, a bit of a recap on last week. Place payout on Scotty Scheffler, so close yet so far. Luck went against him on Saturday, day 3. He shot 1 under par, where the rest were shooting 6, 7, 8 under par to skip clear of him. He then started day 4 out the traps, unbelievably. 5 under par through 8, missed a 5-footer on 9, missed a 5-footer on 10. Could have got within one shot of Hovland. Hovland hit it into the bushes on the par 3, somehow made a 15-20 footer for par, and that's all she wrote. But we got a place payout. It was close, but I just feel that it was one that got away. Scotty is going to get a win soon. Will he make the portfolio this week? Stay tuned in this video to find out. If you're new to the channel, guys, let me tell you what's coming your way in this weekly YouTube video each and every week. In this video, you're going to get a breakdown of the course, the key skill sets. I look at 5 of them each and every week, break them down. This is how I look at the tournament, try and understand how the track's going to play, what the score will be, and that helps me build my portfolio of players. So I share loads of information on this site. This information has enabled me to get 9 outright winners in 2021 alone, plus another 12 place payouts in 2021 alone. So it's been a formula that's worked well. So if you're into your golf, then I suggest you stay tuned for the rest of this video to find out who this week's outright selections are. But if you're making your own picks, tune in to the skill sets required section, because this will help you fine-tune your portfolio ahead of this week's play. Also, if you're new to the channel, take a look in the description box below. Gingerbets.substack.com. There's been loads of new subscribers over the past few weeks. It'd be great to get that email list up even further. Loads of cool action in there. We've got top 20 selections. We've got some stats information around driving distance, strokes gained approach, all the key metrics that I'm looking at. I share some snippets of that each and every week now on that newsletter. There's loads of ginger nuggets contained that help you with your golf betting. So take a look in the description box below. Sign up if you're new to the channel. And may I remind you, if you're getting value from this content or have in the past, then please set a subscribe button below or press the subscribe button below. Sign up, 1 video weekly into your inbox. No spam. No sales talk whatsoever, just one detailed, insightful preview each and every week on the PGA Tour to help you with your golf betting needs from Thursday through Sunday, week in, week out. One more thing before we get into the preview. Thank you for all the regular comments over the past few weeks. Tony, your regular contributor now, Tommy T, Aussie Golfer, Paul, to name just a few. The rest of the names elude me. Guys, keep your comments coming in, but can I ask one more thing of you? Let me know what I'm missing on this channel, or what you're missing, should I say. Tell me what you want more of. Is it 2 balls? Is it first round leaders? Is it top 20 picks? Tell me in the comments box. And if you're new to the channel, definitely tell me what will get you back on this channel next week. Tell me in the comments box below and I will deliver it for you in next week's video. Right, on to this week's video, the skill sets required. I'm going to whiz through them because I've kept you a little longer than you would want. So let's take it from the tee box, as we always do. First up, big boy golf course driving distance is a key stat for me this week. And second up, we will get straight into it. Strokes gained tee to green performance. You're not going to be able to fake it this week. This is a big boy golf course, like I've alluded to. You're going to have your tee to green game in tip-top shape. Every club in the bag is going to be tested. Your clubs around the green are going to be tested. Your long irons are going to be tested. Your wedges are going to be tested. And that driver is definitely going to be put to the test. I'm going to make a little of a general comment here. If you're making your own selections, look for players that have the ability to move the ball left to right or hit different ball flights. You're not going to be able to rely on one ball flight this week. You're going to have to shape the ball. That is a fact. When you look at this course, we've only had 1 year's worth of data to look at, but when I've looked at the overheads, looked at the layout time and time again, you're going to have to move your ball left to right, right to left, low shots, high shots. You're going to have to do the lot. Third point of the week, proximity to the hole from 175 yards and greater out. This includes 200 yards plus. Why? Let me tell you why. There are 5 par 3s this week. 3 of them measure over 175 yards, and there are more shots than average on the PGA Tour this week. So more shots this week than there is on average on the PGA Tour from 175 yards and out. Just the way that this course sets up, you're going to have to shape the ball certain times on dog legs. You're going to have to hit to key points. This is going to leave you, regardless of length, 175, 180, 190 yards in. You're going to have to be dialed in with your long irons. I know my headline selection is. Then, finally, I want to look, should I not say finally, point 4, I want to look at par 3 scoring. Reason being, there's 5 of them this week. As I've just touched upon, it'd be silly of me not to look at par 3 scoring. And then, if we look at last year's winner, strokes gained around the green was important. Why? Because on big boy golf courses, you have to get up and down. At winning scores of around 12, 13 and 14 under par, you have to get up and down. And I think that'll be the same this week. If the wind blows, it's not forecast to, it will be important that your short game is on point. Well, certainly when I look at my players, 3 of the 4 have elite level short games. One of them a bit dubious, but I'm prepared to overlook that for the excellence in his long game. So they're the 5: driving distance, strokes gained tee to green, proximity 175 and greater, par 3 scoring, and short game strokes gained around the green. Let's get to the outright selections, but before we get there, I did it last week. I'm going to tease you with an outsider to consider. This is a player 150 to 1 with Paddy Power, 6th in green in regulations gained over the last 24 rounds on tour, 8th in proximity to the hole from 175 yards and greater, 5th in strokes gained tee to green, cannot putt for toffee, but will putting be as important this week as it is some weeks? I don't think so. Luke List, 150 to 1. I think he'll go off 125s, 100 to 1 across the board. I think they'll be very popular with the majority of punters. And he's a useful player to use in your DraftKings lineups. Headline selection of the week then. Man from the UK. 13th tee to green performance over the past 36 rounds on tour. 3rd in proximity to the hole from 175 yards and greater. Top 10 in terms of par 3 scoring over the past 36 rounds on tour. In fact, he sits 8th in that. He can play in windy conditions. He's not a great mover of the ball, but he's an aggressive golfer. And I think that will be an important factor this week. I think you're going to have to make birdies when the opportunities are there. And then when you have to make par, he's got that in his locker. Unbelievable tee to green, as we've touched upon. Tyrrell Hatton, headline selection of the week for me. 28 to 1. I think that he will go off 25 to 1, 8 places. So William Hill, 8 places, 28 to 1. Take advantage now. Second selection of the week. He was nearly the headline selection because of the price of this player. Talk of the town about 5-6 weeks ago when he was in hot form. He's died a little, but statistically, I think that the courses over the past 2 or 3 weeks or 4 or 5 weeks haven't suited him as well as this one do. This is a proper test, and I think that this will suit him. Let me tell you why. 1st in green in regulations gained over the last 36 rounds on tour. 7th in strokes gained tee to green performance over the past 36 rounds on tour. He's in the top 20 in par 3 scoring and in par 5 scoring. There's lots to like about his chances, but what most turns me on is the 75 and 80 to 1 6 places Unibet on offer about Mito Pereira, second selection of the week. Third selection of the week, he was popular with many last week. 50 to 1, he got a full place payout, so his game's in good shape, isn't it? He finished 5th. If he had performed better on day 3, a bit like Scotty, he would have been right in the mix. I think another win is pending on the PGA Tour for this boy. He can move the ball both ways. He's a shot maker. His iron game is elite. His approach game is unbelievable. He can hit it low if the wind gets up. 10th in proximity to the hole, over 200 yards or greater out. Top 10 in par 3 scoring. Loads to like about him. Joaquin Niemann will be my third selection of the week. 33 to 1 Unibet, 6 places. 30 or 28 and 30 to 1 William Hill. At the last time of looking, that was a few hours back. He will not be 33 to 1 with Unibet come the off, guys. He'll be 28 to 1. Take advantage. Get on these prices now. They'll move. So take advantage, get the value on your side. That is part of the golf betting strategy, to get the early prices, get value. That value over town equals more selections that you can place, and when you get those place payouts, they pay more. The difference between a good year and a bad year is small margins, so take advantage of the prices right now. Fourth and final selection of the week. It is not an original one. It is not a big price, but I just cannot leave him out. His first PGA Tour win is pending. I fancied him hugely last week on a strategic course. This week's course plays to his strengths a lot more than last week's course. I'm just going to get straight to it. Scottie Scheffler, 18-1, 8 places. He can't be out the places for me this week, and he'll definitely go close. If he's putter's hot, he will go close. I think this course suits him better than last week's course. They're my 4, headlined by Tyrrell Hatton. Pereira's price is unbelievable. He'll be 60-1 for sure across the board come Thursday, if not by Tuesday. Third up, Neiman, and then fourth up, not original, but I can't leave him out, Scottie Scheffler. I do feel that Sam Burns is the right favourite because he's got pedigree for winning, something that Scottie hasn't yet got in his locker. But I think last week's outing should mean that he is actually favourite. So I can understand why the bookmakers have got Burns at top of the shop, but I think Scottie has better potential this week, where he's wore off the rust last week, shown his game's in great shape. He's going to go close for me. Guys, thank you for listening this week. If you're new to the channel, enjoyed the content, then please do press that ding button below, subscribe to the channel, and sign up for each and every week's Golf Betting Insights weekly YouTube video. Look in this description box below where you can find out about my weekly newsletter. It's all free of charge. There is no sales pitch in there. There is nothing other than good quality insights to help you with your golf betting needs from Thursday through Sunday, week in, week out on the PGA Tour. Guys, I spoke a lot at you tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed the content. We're going to get winner number 10 sure. I'm feeling confident, or winner number 10 of 2021. I'm feeling confident about that. Please do help me get some more subscribers and some more visibility by sharing the content with your golf friends if you can. Thanks for listening. Good luck, and don't forget to leave your comments of what you want to see more of and your selections, because guys, you guys are pretty good at telling me what's going to happen. I love reading your thoughts. Aussie Golfer, Tony for sure. I'm loving your contributions to the channel. Keep them up and I'll keep responding. Been really enjoyable. Let's get winner number 10 together. Thanks for listening. Good luck and all the best this weekend. I'll be back next week. Goodbye.